A tiny group of protesters seemingly intent on irritating the ranks of police officers stationed to protect their precinct.
You must disperse the area. Failure to disperse and you will be arrested.
A short warning and the officers moved in to arrest the group, ostensibly for failing to observe a curfew that's just begun in Philadelphia. After 2 nights of demonstrations, violence and looting, it's clear the authorities had had enough and were determined to bring back order. But it's equally clear that much of the black community here, while not supporting looting, believe that the prejudicial treatment of blacks is an endemic issue that simply isn't being addressed.
He did not have to get shot 14 times. You understand? You had 2 officers with Glocks, with loaded mags, and a man with 1 knife. All this man with this knife got is 1 swing, 1 jab, with 2 officers with backup coming. It was not necessary. His mother was out there. This man died in front of his kids and his mother.
Much of this part of the city was flooded with police officers hours before the curfew began. All had riot gear available to them, and they were stationed at every major intersection on the main shopping road. Well, after 2 nights of violence and protests, police have clearly decided to change tactics and are actually on the street permanently. They've been here for hours. You can see them down 52nd Street. They're also over here. Pretty much every street corner for about another mile or so from here has got groups of police like this. They are insisting that their presence will be seen, and of course now there is a curfew underway. The shooting of Walter Wallace Jr and the subsequent violence and protest was threatening to get out of hand. An investigation into the incident is underway. The police say Mr. Wallace refused to put down a knife and was shot. The family say he was having a mental breakdown and actually needed medical treatment. Much of the community affected by the violence agreed with the demonstrations, but not with the law-breaking and looting. Darlene Burton volunteered to help with the clear-up. She's imploring people to avoid violence.
This will result in nothing at all. Like, it's one thing, I understand people are upset, I get it. But this is not the way to display your anger towards what's going on. It's counterproductive.
The issue is far from over, with the family and the community waiting for answers as to what happened and why. Stuart Ramsey, Sky News, Philadelphia.